All right, welcome back, and we're glad you're here on WKYT. Lexington Restaurant Week starts next week. It'll be highlighting locally owned restaurants.
And here to tell us more are Connie Jo Miller and Rhonda Reeves. This is a really great week of the year. Glad to have you in here today.
It is. It's the best 10 days of the year to get out on the town, without a doubt.
Well, but it has to be a lot of work to bring it all together. Why do you want to orchestrate this and make it happen?
Well, what we really do is focus on exclusively locally owned and mostly chef-driven restaurants, and they mean so much to our local economy. They drive tourism. It's a reason that businesses come here. Our food scene makes Lexington a little livelier, so we're really lucky to have all the locally owned restaurants that we do.
And you were editing the Ace magazine years ago, and before Lexington became such a foodie town, which we no doubt have now become. Why, how did that happen?
Well, when we started Ace 30 years ago, Hamburg Journal 16 years ago, Lexington was a very different culinary scene, and we all talked about, wouldn't it be great if we had a Bardstown Road corridor? Wouldn't it be great if we had something like this? And now here it is 30 years later and 16 years later, it's the biggest driver for our quality of life issues. You look at arts and economic development and where you're going to eat and how you're going to eat, it's completely changed the landscape of what a thriving city Lexington is.
And I know it is so busy in those restaurants during those 10 days, but that's part of the fun of it. And what a great way to expose new people to all these great restaurants.
And each restaurant really struts their stuff. They do what they do best and put on these fabulous multi-course $27 specials. Some are 2 for $27, but they really go over the top. And they are busy, which means it's a good time to make reservations.
Good idea.
Like now.
I'd start today. Yeah. And
go ahead.
You'll be able to, I was going to say, you can pick up the Ace and the Hamburg Journal over at all the Krogers, and you can kind of plan your strategy and figure out, oh, we're going to try lunch here because we have new lunch this year. Yeah, that's a new feature.
I like that, planning your strategy.
Yeah, you got it.
Really
and get stretch pants. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. Get your stretchy pants. Get your yoga pants.
Sometimes you just have to go for it. Right?
The chefs do not judge. I'm here to tell you, they're happy to have it.
I mean, a big part of this is it is like that, just learning about what's out there. And
there's a lot of new spots like Epping's on East Side, and who else is new this year?
West Main Crafting is new this year, and then we have veterans like people like Jonathan Lundy and Jeremy Ashby, and 21C has a new chef that they've promoted through the ranks at Lockbox, somebody who started out at Proof in Louisville, and we've been able to taste test. We've been back there doing video, and let me tell you, you all are in for a treat.
All right,
the only bad thing is that we still have to wait a little bit. It kicks off on July 25th.
Start fasting now.
Next Thursday.
All right, Joel.
Thank you all so much.
Made us hungry. Thanks for coming.